Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I try to be as objective as I can on this channel when it comes. I almost said comes and kabams at the same time. We're moving on. When it comes to kabam, is what I was trying to say. They can be really great, they can be really shady, and sometimes a little bit of in between. This is a sequel from a video that I made because it feels like, in the scheme of things, this is an in-between topic where I heard from, I wouldn't say a ton of people, but at least a few people, some people, who said, Prof, you got to make a video about how I had no idea until after I had purchased it that this cursed blade tip is not necessary to buy if you're planning on making it to Gladiator Circuit this season in Battlegrounds and being able to get the 7-star, and then the 6-star is kind of just thrown in. Now, obviously, if you want to save an Awakening gem, you can still purchase this. And then when you get the 6-star, I would assume it just awakens the 6-star. But I think Kabam didn't think this through accidentally. I think they were kind of horrified by how many people were angry by this, because originally I think they assumed this would only be purchased for the people who weren't going for the 7-star. But suddenly they heard from quite a few people who filed help tickets, which, by the way, when you get angry, when you feel like Kabam has deceived you, you are not alone. File a help ticket. I can't promise you something is going to happen. I certainly can't guarantee that something's going to happen. But what we can hope for is that if you get the right person at the right time and they actually respond from Kabam, good things can happen. Because we have seen in live streams, we have seen from people who've been to the headquarters, there's a lot of good people who work at Kabam. And every time I say something like that, there are these haters in the comments that say, oh, Prof, you're being way too kind for Kabam. Are they paying you? Nope, they've never paid me a penny on this channel. To say that, I just call it like it is. Kabam Jax is a unofficial man crush for me, because I think in a different life, like if we met in college, we'd be besties. But now it almost feels like when I report on something that's negative toward Kabam, he's got to dislike my channel. But I'm going to call it like I see it. So when you file a help ticket, sometimes you never get a response. That's happened to me several times. Or it takes weeks to get a response. Nothing's worse than responding and saying, hey, I'm locked out of the arena, and then by the time we get back to you, the arena's gone. That's been my experience with Kabam at times. But in this case, we had a summoner that purchased this with 30,000 trophy tokens, got really upset, filed a help ticket, and actually got a response. So if this is you, this is why I'm making this video, because you do have hope. Not a guarantee, but certainly hope. Because he filed a help ticket that said, accidentally purchased the cursed blade tip for a 6-star. Now, sometimes it's accidental, sometimes it's intentional. I guess if you use the word accident, it might make it seem more plausible to get it reversed. But check this out. It says, greetings, Summoner. Thank you for contacting Kabam Support. By the way, the person who brought this to my attention is Black Knight 12. I understand that you want to reverse your trophy tokens due to an accidental purchase. We would like to share with you that we were able to help you with the restoration of 30,000 Battlegrounds trophy tokens. However, we would like to share that if we process this reversal, you will never be able to receive the 6-star Deathless Guillotine. That is only true if you don't get the 7-star, from what I understand at least, as we will not be able to reset the purchase limit. Kindly confirm if you wish to proceed with this request. We are looking forward to your response. Best regards. Is it Rico? This guy from Kabam Support, the real MVP of today. Again, great human beings, kind human beings, empathetic human beings work at Kabam. I'm not saying they're all great all the time, but then again, what workplace is? But these are the kind of stories that maybe some people will say, Prof, don't report on this. It's just making Kabam look too good. Well, it's a fact that this person helped this summoner with this reversal request. And I have a duty, a privilege really, to report facts on this channel. Sometimes my reporting is wrong. Sometimes there are follow-ups to the stories. I am certainly not immune from my own criticism and my own failure. And so I do my best to not overly criticize failure, because if that was the standard, then I would never deserve anything besides criticism for myself and the mistakes that I've made in the past, and honestly the mistakes I'm going to make in the future, because I will continue to make mistakes. I just try to not make the same ones twice. So all in all, I appreciate these stories. And Black Knight, we have a really cool update in this to hopefully give other people who are in the similar position hope. So in conclusion, file a help ticket. Maybe you want to say accidental purchase. You won't be able to purchase it again, but I think everybody's aware with that and cool with that, because they're going for the 7-star, I would guess, if they want it reversed. Either way, Kabam, thank you for being kind and empathetic toward this request. It makes for a great story topic.